Is it sometimes not possible to do teshuvah? God says that he will harden Pharaoh's heart. But when we look at the progression, we see that first, Pharaoh hardens his own heart. And only afterwards, only a number of times, does it say that God hardened Pharaoh's heart. Which means that Pharaoh initially strengthened his resolve, although the makot, the plagues, should have persuaded him to let the people go. And after he had multiple times strengthened his resolve, then God was weakening, and then God hardened his heart. But I think we can read this a little differently, what it means when we say God hardened his heart. The Gemara tells us that some people, ein maspikim biyado la'asot teshuvah, they are not given the opportunity to do teshuvah. And one of them is somebody who says, I will sin, and then I will do teshuvah. There's also a story of Acher, Elisha ben Avuya, who committed a great sin of heresy, left the faith, and even when he was begged to do teshuvah, says, no, I heard up in heaven that I will not be able to do teshuvah. Now, I would like to explain this not in metaphysical terms, but in psychological ones. Sometimes we might make a bad decision. At that moment, we have an opportunity to try to get ourselves back on track, to do teshuvah. But sometimes we feel we're going to double down. If I made that decision, I don't want to own up to it right now. I don't want to acknowledge that it was a bad decision. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to harden my heart. I am going to double my resolve that I'm going to keep on doing that. And then maybe after a while, I start really regretting the path that I've taken. And now I really do want to get back to where I was before. But now it's really difficult. Now I have gotten very far from where I am. Psychologically, I have bought in to embrace this, to some way reject the past. And now it is as if God has hardened my heart. Even when I want to do teshuvah, it's as if I don't have that possibility anymore. This is, I believe, something that is important to note, that the Gemara says it's not that teshuvah is impossible, but ein maspikim biyado, opportunity isn't given. It doesn't come easily. It takes a lot of small steps to get back to step by step to where one wants to be. And each step is difficult, because with each step, it's acknowledging how far someone has gone. And things that used to be easy are now so difficult. So while there's a reality of as if God is hardening the heart, the commentators say that ein maspikim biyado la'asos teshuvah does not mean that teshuvah is impossible. Getting back can be really difficult, but it begins by taking the first steps.